I don't know of any successful internet business that failed to drive enough traffic to their website, e-commerce or blog. There are countless ways to get traffic. Bad strategies are called and quat black hats and quat, which use all sorts of tricks, mostly wrong or even illegal, to try to generate traffic. For example, it installs on the victim's browser components that are activated every time the internet is accessed, and that automatically opens certain web pages. It's kind of like someone changing your TV so that every time you turn it on, it gets to channel 5. They create and quat worms and quat on social media to quickly reach millions of people. Of course, this is followed by a stop, as is often the case when using and quat black hat and quat methods. In fact, I always recommend using and quat white hat and quat methods to generate clean traffic based primarily on merit, creativity, hard work, or simply investing capital in advertising. First of all, you need to know that not all traffic is equal. Traffic is divided into free and paid. And by free I don't mean totally free, because it will probably take you time. How to check site traffic? Obviously, to find out what works and what doesn't, you need some useful tools. At least you have to do 2 things. Install Google Analytics to view data and perform analytics. Otherwise, you would not know which content was successful and which was not. URL tagging allows you to rank your campaigns over time and see how effective they are, even over the years. In fact, the best analyses are not short-term, but long-term, and this is where we see the return on investment. What you need to do before generating traffic. Logically, before generating traffic, you should prepare as when planning a birthday party. If you know you'll have visitors, you can't discourage them. When I prepare, I mean that the house must be spacious and well equipped to accommodate many people. In this case, I mean your hosting that needs to support a flow of traffic, delivering pages at a certain speed. You have a beautiful site from an aesthetic point of view, but, above all, take care of the user experience. Then equip yourself with landing pages to capture as many contacts as possible. Social buttons. An excellent way to generate traffic is to install social buttons. In doing so, if your content is worth mentioning, it certainly will be. With social buttons, your website can go viral and literally explode. However, it rarely happens, but if it does, why not? View? Create a PDF. Create a kind of ebook and enter the link to your website. Then upload the PDF to any file sharing site you can. Also share in your circles of friends, customers, followers. Don't forget to request a share content of the offer. If you have knowledge, try to share it generously. I mean articles, infographics, ebooks, files of all kinds that can help your audience. Something of value offered for free generates word of mouth and can lead to a golden search if the content is truly valuable. However, do not be afraid, you do not have to give everything you have. Know that what you think is valuable may not be valuable to your customers. And what your customers think is valuable to you may not be. So, here, look for those things that are not valuable to you and that you can offer, but that make a big difference to others. You need to be able to and quat put yourself in someone else's shoes, and quat comments on popular blogs. On the extremely popular blogs that you post regularly, you may have noticed in the comments. Put your real name, email address, link to your site or landing page, and a decent comment. If the comment or message is strong enough, it will tend to have a lot of visibility, so try to comment in front of other people. Guest post. Peer posts are articles you write for other websites, blogs, magazines and so on. The intention is to reach a certain niche. Look for someone who already has high visibility and make your contribution in the best way. The content must outperform others to attract attention, as there are hundreds of other articles written by top professionals. People should be positively surprised, so they will be eager to learn more about you. Most popular sites hire freelance writers who, once the content is written, share it with people around them. If a popular blogger writes an article for you, the quality will probably be high and you will almost always have a large number of people. Cite torrent. Torrents are best known for their pirated content, where people find movies or music to download. Instead, you can use them to advertise your PDF, for example. Just convert the file to torrent and upload it to the network. If it's something people want, you're sure to get a good answer. Logically, provide links to your site. Otherwise, everything will be useless. Create an affiliate network. If you have a product, create an affiliate system that allows professionals, bloggers, or influencers in general to promote it. If the product is sold, you will give them a commission. Otherwise, it is free traffic to your website. Logically, you need to create a trustworthy structure and not something amateurish that can get you in trouble. In fact, if you pay commissions, you need to be absolutely clear about the payment methods and the different conditions for providing the services. The greater the clarity, the better it will be for you and your partners. Create groups. Many social networks offer the possibility to create groups for free on any possible topic. Choose a trend and invite your current followers. Under groups, enter links to your site. If that community evolves, you'll have a steady stream of new visitors to your site. Of course, you'll still need to invest time in moderating, motivating, and so on. Wherever there is popularity, there will be spammers. Forum posts. You may be too busy on social media to forget about a very valuable resource. Forums. For example, you can simply search on Google for forum phishing and get a complete list of forums related to phishing. Just change the search term. Register and participate by contributing. In your profile, leave the contacts with the links and, if anyone is interested, they will come to your site leader interview. Each group has a leader. It's a fact. Ordunque access Facebook and find the top groups in the industry you plan to reach. Use of 3-linked explosion technique. Find popular and functional content. Make it better. Promote it. Search for extremely popular content on the internet. You can see, for example, on the social networks you have once identified. Recreate it better at each point. Then promote it as much as possible to give it a boost that can go viral. Continue the promotion. What I write because it is so obvious that everyone forgets. And it means that the content you've created needs to be promoted continuously over time, not just once it's been created. If you have created an article, you must resubmit it at least once a month, until he exhausted his potential. Until you get bored. Not to encourage you to read it more than once, but because most people who follow you on social media, for example, have never seen it. Of course, direct tools like email are exceptions. Do not email the same content twice. Podcast interviews. Now there is an explosion of podcasts and you can't ignore them. Interview and talk about your experience, your business, your product. If presence was enjoyable, you can expect traffic to flow to your site or landing page.